Hello, and welcome to James the Leslie's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. Bringing you the review for Joker, the newest movie from DC. Now, it is rated R, hard R, death, violence, language, insanity. I just gotta say, the movie is 2 hours long. I didn't realize the movie I'm watching, getting into it, big build up. Oh my god, this is awesome. And then, wait, that's it? Thought the movie was supposed to be 2 hours long. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Huh. Now, unlike the rest of DC, it does not rely on CGI. It does not rely on big action explosions, fight scenes, and all that. No. This is pure storytelling. One way I think they could have made the movie better is not call it Joker. Have it call it one bad day, one bad week. There's actually about a week worth of BS going on in his life, but so instead of calling it one bad day, call it one bad week. And have it be a stealth Joker movie. Obviously, with the trailers that they do, people have been figuring out like, wait a minute, this is by WB Warner Brothers. They own they own DC, right? And this is about a guy who has a bad week and goes insane. And could it be Joker? Because obviously, when you call it Joker, you just have the expectation of, okay, when he's become the Joker, when he's become the Joker, when's the Joker coming? Come on, Joker. So you got that the entire time playing in your head. At least had it in my head the entire time of, okay, when he's become the Joker, when's the Joker? Where's the Joker? Come on, Joker. So I have to say though, very good. Again, it's 100% storytelling. It's visual, it's audio, it's not CGI, it's not action, it's not, oh yeah, look at this cool fight scene. No. It is pure storytelling. Poor man. Arthur Fleck is a clown. Literally. That's what he gets paid to do. Performs at, this business is going out of business, so he does the dancing with the sign. He goes to a children's hospital to entertain the kids, stuff like that. Takes care of his mom. He still lives at home with his mom, but it's not like how it normally is. No, it's like he's taking care of his mom. She's old and feeble and sick and just old, so he takes care of her. And then, already spoiled in the trailer, he gets fired. We already know that. But it's a lot worse than that. Whew, man. I'll do a spoiler section at the end, but I just have to say, do not expect action. Do not expect fight scenes. Do not expect CGI. Expect storytelling. This movie, again, is 100% storytelling. Story, story, story. Now, if you know anything about the comics, you already know a lot of the story. You know what's going to happen. Kind of. They don't stick directly to the comics. There's no Ace Chemicals. There's no Batman. There's no, oh, I fell in a vat of acid and now my skin's turned pale and now I'm crazy. Like, no. He has a mental condition where he laughs uncontrollably. Like, no, he's sitting on the bus and all of a sudden he starts laughing and, like, the person in front is like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Hands her car and, like, explains. It's like a great way for them to explain what's wrong with him without having to sit down. He has a mental illness that makes him laugh uncontrollably at random times. I know, like, he's laughing, the woman freaks out, he hands her a card. It's like, oh, okay, it's a mental thing. It's like he's not doing it on purpose. But like I said earlier, he's a clown. A literal clown. But he also wants to do stand-up. As we saw in the trailers, he bombs a stand-up routine. And Robert De Niro's character, Maury, late night host, makes fun of him. Now, one thing I cannot figure out is, what fucking year is this? Is this late 50s, mid 60s, early 70s? Like, going based off the cars, I'm pretty sure it's either very late 50s or early 60s. But then I see a couple things like, that's pretty sure that's like 68, 69. Pretty sure that's 70, 71. But it may have been a case of, this movie takes place in 1958. We can't find enough cars from that time. Well, alright. Put a fin on this, and we'll call it a 1958 car, even though it's clearly from the 60s. Could be something like that because like they never actually give you a year or a date. Well, they give you October something, but maybe they say at the beginning because they gave a date at the very beginning, but I don't remember the year. I was just so caught up in like, okay, when's he gonna become the Joker? Maybe I missed that. Anyways, not friendly on my end. I just had to say this is new. This is different. First, we get Shazam, which looks like it was a movie written by Marvel. Now we get this movie, which was written by who the knows, Todd Phillips, I think they call him. But in general, I mean, it's not a DC movie. It's not 90% CGI. It's still dark, obviously, because it's what DC does. They do dark and nothing else. There's a couple of shots made in the daytime. I mean, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to give spoilers away until I get to the spoiler section. So, I had to say, go see this. I understand why they had to call it Joker and make it a Joker movie, because if WB came out with this movie without Joker attached to it, probably wouldn't make that much money. People be like, oh, it's some indie film, like, I don't know, it's a bit too much like American Psycho, I'm good on that. But no, they attached the Joker name to it and made it about the Joker. And one thing I saw I like is, what if they came out with multiple Joker movies? Now this Joker, put on a happy face. Next one is Joker, One Bad Day. The next one is Joker, Red Hood. He was called Red Hood. So because in the comics, Joker even says, "No, what happened to you? Where did you come from?" I prefer multiple choice. So I think that'd be cool if they came out with multiple Joker films, each one disconnected from the other. That'd be interesting. I'd watch them all. As long as it's good storytelling, it's good storytelling. Who cares? But I have to say, definitely watch this movie. It's kind of hard to give it a scale of grade, like, not 10 out of 10, but not 7 out of 10. I mean, if you know the lore and you know kind of what's going to happen before it happens, I don't know if that made it better or worse for me because I'm like, oh, this is when this, oh, this is when that. It's like, I get this. I know that reference. So for me, part of it was going, I know that reference. I get that reference. I know who that is. But the other part's like, but if I went into this blind and didn't know anything, I'd be maybe more invested in the story instead of going, ooh, Easter egg, ooh, I know this, ooh, I know that. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5 out of, final score 8.5 out of 10. Go watch it. Don't wait for cheap day. Make sure this movie makes all the money. Make sure you reward DC for doing something different. That's why I wanted Shazam to make triple what it made. Shazam should have been $1 billion movie, damn it. People hate DC because they make the same thing over and over again. Then they finally make something different and then no one goes and sees it. Go see this movie. Reward DC for doing something different. Please. Now, before the spoilers, I gotta say, as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Wow. One bad week. Loses his job due to fuck up on his. It was his fault, but he loses his job. Gets attacked multiple times that week. Gets attacked in the subway. Defends himself. Alright, the last one wasn't self-defense. The last one was got on the ground, banged for his life, but he gets attacked multiple times, finally defends himself. Turns to a triple homicide. Mom has a stroke. And, well, no, he has this new girl, played by Zazie Beetz, I think her name is. Gorgeous. But she lives down the hall from them. They meet in an elevator. They joke around. And then he talks to her. They go on a few dates. She's with him in the hospital while his mom's on life support after the stroke. No, none of that happened. It all happened in his head. I said it's a bit like American Psycho that way, where it all happened in his head. Although the American Psycho movie left it up for debate, but the book clearly states that it actually happened. The movie, it's up to you to decide whether it was real or not. The book, it happened. It's just the way Wall Street is in the 1980s of, oh yeah, every guy in a suit's the same. Okay, getting on off track, but it never happens. So once his mom passes away, he has no one left. He has nothing left. No job, stand up, just going nowhere. No family, no girlfriend, no friends. He has nothing. But after the triple murder, it was one of the people on the train that got out of there before it all happened. Reported that it was done by a clown. Now they think it's a clown mask, and people start buying clown masks. Such a revolution of no death to the rich, eat the rich. The rich are what causes all the issues. And Thomas Wayne is still alive. That's right. This is before Batman. Thomas Wayne is running for mayor of Gotham. Arthur thinks Thomas Wayne is his father because that's what his mom told him. No. She was spent time in Arkham. She's nuts. Although it could be that what was it? The Arkham Telltale games where Penguin's parents got put in there by Thomas Wayne. It could be something like that where he had an affair with her, got her pregnant, then oh no, you were adopted. See, here's an adoption paper that was forged by Thomas Wayne. Totally real, I swear. It could be something like that. Like the guy that got to play Thomas Wayne does look a bit like the guy who plays Joker. Whether that was makeup and intentional or just unintentional or whatever, but I'm on the fence. I mean, it could be his dad, but I don't know. Just saying. But so he goes to Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne obviously rejects him. It's like, oh, I lost my mom. My dad won't acknowledge my existence. He doesn't believe he's my dad or won't acknowledge it. Again, he's just having a very bad week. Then he gets a phone call. The guy played by Robert De Niro, Maury, has a late night show. Ken to, Ed Sullivan show, whatever. And it's like, hey, after we played your clip, we got a lot of phone calls saying people want to see more of it. So we're inviting you to the show. Great, yay, this will be my big break. Two people who he used to work with, very big, tall, rough-looking dude and a small person, show up like, man, we heard about your mom. We brought us a drink. No, maybe help you mourn. Oh, I feel fine, guys. I feel great. Stabs the big guy in the throat, killing him. Big guy that he stabbed was the one that gave him the gun in the first place, that he dropped when he was entertaining kids at the hospital, which is what cost him his job. So he had a bit of an axe to grind with him. Now the small person, he's freaking out like, oh god, what are you doing? He's like, I don't have any beef with you. Go ahead, leave. Like he runs the door, that has the chain lock on it, and he can't reach it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Unlocks it, starts opening the doors like, you know what, man? You've always been good to me. Leans down, kisses on the forehead. Go get out of here. It's like a great way of showing just how crazy he is. That one guy, he stabs him in the throat with a pair of scissors, blood over his face and his clothes. The other person's freaking out. It's like, nah, we're cool, dude. Just, go. You're good. Also, he killed his mom. He smothers her with a pillow. Was it an act of mercy? An act of crazy? Yeah. You'd have to watch and decide for yourself. But the big finale, he gets on the Maury show. He's going to be live on primetime television. Millions of people watching him. He doesn't have any jokes to tell. Like he tells knock knock, who's there? It's the police. Your son's there was killed by a drunk driver. You can't tell that was we don't do that kind of comedy here. Oh, well, here's another one for you. Knock knock. Who's there? The guy who killed those 3 Wall Street people in the subway. What's the punchline? There is no punchline. So you're saying you committed those? Yes. You're confessing live on national television that you killed those 3 people? Yes. Why? They deserved it. They starts laughing because he can't control it. It's like, what do you think that's funny? And I have to remind you, at this time, there's already a bit of a riot going on in Gotham. He was able to escape the cops chasing after him on a subway when he starts a fight. The police start to break it up that are chasing after him. One of their guns go off, kills one of the other people on the train. The train turns on and just beats the shit out of him. Just puts him down. But I mean, there's just so much crazy stuff going on. It's like, wait a minute, how was this 2 hours? I'm not gonna I know the spoiler section, but I'm not going to spoil the very end of it because one thing warning: there is no end credit scene. Once the credits start, you can leave. But I like how they did the credits because they did credits like old style, like again for like the 50s or 60s. The the movie took place in. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the very end of it. It is great. It is fantastic. Just ah oh no, I'm not gonna spoil it. It is very good though. Like I said, if they come out with more Joker movies, doing the multiple choice for the Joker, and well, of course in the comics there's been multiple Jokers, but ooh, like gangsta bling bling teeth and all that Joker didn't go over with the audiences. They all hated him. Well, we have the real Joker step up like, no, come on, boom! You disparaged my name. Now I'm back. That would be cool. Ooh, because like, they've had multiple Jokers at the same time in the comics, so you could have this Joker, obviously much older than he is in the movie. Coming out of retirement, they'll kill the new Joker, the gangsta Joker. Like, no, let me show you how it's done. Because one thing I liked about this Joker is that it's not paid goons. It's not like, hey, here's money. Go, no, do this for me. Go do that for me. No, it's purely chaos. It's purely they're following him. He's not even giving orders. He doesn't know who any of these people are. They're doing it because he's leading the way without him even. He's. I'm trying to think of a way to explain. Like he's not leading them, but they're following him. They're following him anyways. There you go. That's a good way of putting it. He's not leading, but they are following. Ah, that's there you go. That's the best way to explain that part of the movie where he's not leading, but they're following him anyways. And I like that because it's not hey, here's money, do what I say. It's literally they're just following him because they see him as an icon, as a leader, and he's not any of these things. He's just a guy who had a really bad week. Ugh. If they made a sequel to this, I don't know what they'd have to have Batman in it. You'd have to have Batman in a sequel if you did a sequel. That's not multiple choice, multiple Jokers. Anyways, I've been rambling on long enough. Go see this movie. It is very good. Hopefully, more people will see it soon so I can talk to them about it because I want to talk about it. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.